All right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, YouTubers. My name is John Wysocki, Director of Coaches Education and Sports Resources for Special Olympics Ohio. I am here with Ali and Garrett, Licking County Special Olympics weightlifters, powerlifters. They will be headed to the USA Games in July 2018. We're going to go over today powerlifting standards, so if you're starting a program or wanting to further develop your program, we can review some ideas, programming, and again, we're going to do the standards review for the lifts as well as the uniforms. So you can see they're standing tall with their singlets on, okay? Singlets as well as t-shirts underneath, high socks to protect the shins from the deadlift bar, as well as flat shoes, weightlifting shoes. And Ali has knee sleeves, neoprene knee sleeves, which are fine. No gloves, no jewelry of any kind are allowed for the powerlifting meets. So best to train without them as well. We've got a lifting station set up. Who would like to lift first? All right, Garrett, step up to the barbell. When I say step up, it means step underneath that barbell, so the bar is right over top of the shoelaces, the knots in the shoelaces, and the bar is just inches away from his socks. Next, he's going to reach down and just take hold of the bar with a narrow grip. Just right inside the knurling, he's using an offset grip, one forward, one back. So he's not set to lift yet. He's going to look about 8 feet in front of him, so that he's got a neutral spine here and neck. So put your head down slightly, there we go. So that we've got a straight line all the way down, okay, from the cervical spine to the thoracic. So he's gonna have his butt down and chest up and take a deep breath. Then he's gonna pull that bar close to his body, right up his legs. So now he's smooth, okay, on his hips, so that the judge can see that he is all the way open with his hips and his shoulders excuse me, are just behind the barbell. So once all that is seen by the head judge, he or she will give the motion to lower that bar back down to the ground, which you can see he does in control and with his hands on the bar the entire time. He does not drop the bar. If he drops the bar, that's considered a no lift. Okay, so one more time at regular speed, stepping up, narrow grip, butt down, chest up, fills up with air to keep his back safe. Head down slightly and lift when you're ready. Stands up tall, good lift, and then back down to earth. Nice job. Ali, you're next. Notice the shoes, she's got the Chuck Taylors on. Those are perfect for weightlifting, nice flat, so that she can feel the ground. If you have running shoes, those are bad. It's like trying to lift with pillows on your feet. So her grip, let's bring it in just a little bit so it's on either side of your, there you go. So she's going to do the same thing. Keep that barbell close, butt down, chest up, neutral spine. Remember, neutral spine all the way down. Judge gives the signal. She keeps it flat right here. Okay, so now the hips are open. And give this signal to go right back down to the ground. One more time, regular speed. Deep breath, keeps that bar close, right up the legs. Good lift, back down. Perfect deadlift. Good job. We're going to review bench press standards. I've got Coach Tommy here from Licking County Special Olympics, along with Ali Riddick from Licking County Special Olympics, one of our powerlifters. Note, she's got some bumpers underneath her feet. That's completely acceptable for those that need them. Okay, she's going to lay back. Her feet must maintain contact with the ground, or in this case, bumpers, the entire lift. Okay, she is centered on that bench. Go ahead and lift that off and lower it down to your chest. Okay, look. The wrist should be directly above the elbow. Okay, go ahead and press it out and rack it. So that really determines your grip. So it depends on the length of the arms. Next, for competition, there will be 3 commands. It will be start, press, and rack. The lifter has to listen and follow those commands strictly, otherwise it will be judged as a no lift and be disqualified that particular lift from competition. So, the spotters are on either side of the bar, just like Coach Tommy and I are, and they will actually lift it once they see that the lifter has positive control of that weight. They will let go and the command of start. Once it hits the chest, press, then the judge will say rack, in which case the lifter will return to the rack and the spotters will maintain control of it as it gets back into the J-clips. That completes the lift. Now let's talk back squat. Back squat has not been used in competition yet for Ohio Special Olympics, but we're thinking about adding it. It's going to be an exhibition lift this year, so we're going to go over standards so that you're aware and you can train for it. Garrett's going to help us out again. Garrett's going to get underneath that bar. The first is going to get even. Those breaks in the knurling help you determine where your grip should be so that you're balanced. Next, he's going to dive underneath the bar with his head. And he's going to get it up on his traps in a nice, comfortable spot so that when he pulls his elbows back, it creates this channel in which to rest the bar. Next, he's going to stand it up straight. He's going to take a couple steps back. He's going to widen his feet out. Everyone's stance is going to be a little bit different depending on their preference, what feels good and gets a lot of power for them. Right, his feet can be turned out usually up to 30 degrees. His toes from his heels. Next, he's going to sit back and squat. Look at the depth, bring it up. He's going a little bit lower than what he needs to. The hip crease has to be down below. Go ahead. Hip crease has to be down below the top of the knee. One more time. There he goes. All right, so it's just going to be one lift, but he's going a little bit lower than what he needs to, and then he's going to re-rack it. Good job. Let's talk a little bit about programming. We won't go into it too in depth, but you could get a program guide like this. This is the one that I prefer from Mark Ripito, Practical Programming for Strength Training. This goes over different programming ideas. 12-week programming structure would work well pre-competition, and that would be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If you are only training your athletes once a week, that's not adequate, that's not enough. So in this case, if you look at Monday, we're working squats, good mornings, bench press, good mornings, we'll work the hamstrings and glutes. So there's some accessory work built in. But in this case, back squat at 70% of their 1 rep max goal, 5 sets for 5 reps. So that's considered a working set, a working routine. Into the good mornings and bench press, Wednesday squat press, power cleans, same thing, 60 to 65%. That's kind of your rest day, if you will. And then Friday, you're going up to near your max at 90%, 1 set for 5 reps, 1 set for 3 reps on deadlift. So then if we work our way into the 12-week program, week 12 being the competition, week 11, this is pre-comp. You're switching it from Monday, Wednesday, Friday to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday to simulate what they're going to do the following weekend. So Tuesday, squat, bench press, close grip, bench press, power clean. You can see the scheme, and then into Thursday, a little bit lighter, back to the working sets, 3x5, and then Saturday, 1 rep max of bench or squat, bench, deadlift. That same order will be for competition. You do the squat first, so you let your glutes and hamstrings recover. You do the bench, so all upper body, and then deadlift. And that closes it out. Thank you for watching this YouTube channel, and look for more updates on more sports in the upcoming weeks and months.